no need to be sad. I do get to teach math, just not in math class. I will get to teach you the math of bowling next week. Because actually, you guys are like, he's gonna ruin bowling too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna ruin bowling also. Sorry about it, friends. Actually, I'm not sorry.
You make bowling fun.
Well, that response didn't sound like they were as excited as I am.
Yeah.
What's up? No, but like how to keep score. Does anyone think they actually could manually keep score when you go bowling?
Yes,
Like when you look at what the computer, it's Mrs. Gold.
I can because all my balls go in the gutter.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say because that's how you, like back in high school, you were keeping score on paper. I mean, when I first started bowling, it was manual scoring at our bowling alley shop.
Oh, I think ours was too. Ours was too.
Back in my day.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Did you hear that? I go, ours was by hand too. And he goes, oh, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, because you're such an old fart. He's
Sometimes
ages.
it's not what you say, it's what you don't say. So- let's talk about math. This is not going to be good. This is not, I can't think. I've never had you in a CIS before.
I don't think that, huh?
We've never, like, I don't think we actually could tell before. I don't think this is going to go very well. Alright, let's talk about math. On your paper, go ahead and put 412 scale drawings, because we all need to have that matching paper for a specific reason. When we go to make scale drawings, like, your scale drawing might not match my scale drawing, and that's fine. But for today, we're going to try to get them to match. So by the end of the lesson, we're going to have a scale drawing. I think it's Guillermo needs some help drawing his house. He has a drawing, but it's not good, so we're going to help him out. So, yesterday we talked about some scales. Anyone want to read for us? So you don't have to listen to me talking. Gabe, you want to read the first two paragraphs here?
Yeah, why not? Maps are examples of scale drawings. They are reduced versions of the original solution. The map is similar to the original solution because the map is similar to the original solution because it has the same shape. Because of this, maps can actually allow users to determine differences between field space. In a scale drawing, it is important to decide on the unit of measure. Maps made in the United States usually represent distance in miles, but they certainly cannot use the actual miles as the unit of measure. Otherwise, a map of Pennsylvania would be over 250 miles long and 450 miles wide.
Guys, Pennsylvania's huge. Anyone ever driven through Pennsylvania? Like, and there's the long way that you drive through Pennsylvania that is hours. Because 450 miles, right? That's huge. So obviously a map of Pennsylvania is scaled down, right? Sometimes we scale up, sometimes we scale down. All right, you want to finish the last sentence there?
Sure, why not?
I don't know why, but the A is up there. Yeah, A map. Yeah, I don't know.
A map includes a scale, which allows the units in which map is drawn. An example is shown out below.
So, what is the scale of the map that they're showing us? Right here, and like on any map, and we'll play with some maps tomorrow. I don't think we'll have time today. And maybe, do you remember my Are We There Yet activity? Thanksgiving thing? Yeah, so I'm debating on if we can.
It just popped in my head when you said we're going to play with that.
Yep. So, if we look at a map and it says every 1 inch is 5 miles, and we measure 2 inches, how long would 2 inches be? 10 miles, right? All right, so you guys you're good at this. So I need some random cards as we get diving into this. So 14 miles is how far we actually want to go. How many inches would we measure on the map if it was actually 14 miles? So on your, I think, just on graph paper. Yeah, because we don't have this until 13. So on your graph paper, chat with your teammate. How can we figure out how many inches 14 miles would be using this scale? Right, our 1 inch to 5 miles. You could put inches over miles or the other way around.
I said out loud.
I just ate all of them. My thing for eating any meal, you start with the thing you want to eat least, and
Yeah,
then
that's
you
what I
work your way up to the thing you want to eat the most.
That's a good strategy.
That's what I did.
So that the ending,
Is
you
good.
just do from the top to the bottom.
All right, so you could either inches over miles, miles over inches. That's funny. June, you got any idea of how we could set this up and solve it? I know we were talking about cereal, so if you need to skip, obviously that's fine.
Skip.
Skip.
Yeah.
All right, Moss, you got any idea of how we can set this up and solve? Skip. Gabe?
Oh, okay.
Maybe this is why I have a job.
So, I said around 3 inches.
Around 3. How'd you figure out around 3?
Because, since 1 inch is equal to 5 miles, I figured that if I multiply by 3, I'll get 15 miles or 3 inches.
Yeah, what Gabe is thinking is if he multiplies by 3, he's going to get 15 miles. So do you think it'd be more than 3 inches or less than 3 inches?
Less.
A little less, right? That's perfect. That's exactly what Gabe did. His reasoning of saying, well, I can get to 3, so I know that 14 will be slightly less than that. Now, if we want to be particular, what was the word that you used, Christian? Tedious. If we want to be a bit more tedious, what if I put 14 miles down here? Go ahead and, humor me. Set that up on your paper. Or, if you want miles on top, we could put 14 miles on top. Can anyone remind me of how we've solved problems like this, Keegan?
I transformed it into a decimal.
Decimal? What do you mean?
So I did zero. So I did 0 point a number instead of doing 1 over 5 or 5 over 1.
Okay. So you totally can do that, but I'm going to finish out this method real quick, and then we can look at yours if you want. So, a fraction equal to a fraction. We've seen a bunch of these. Anyone remember what we could do to figure out what number goes here or what number goes here? It's going to be the same number. Lindy?
Well, we could take 14 divided by 5, and then whatever you get, you times the 1 by.
So guys, on your paper, please draw with me. What we're looking for is how do I go from 5 to 14? To figure that out, we do 14 divided by 5 is what Lindy said, and we got 2.8. So then we do the same multiplication on top. Oh, and since we start with 1, what are we getting? 2.8 inches, right? No naked numbers. That would be inappropriate. Well, I mean, it depends where you are.
I mean, if you're
Certain beaches.
Okay.
Questions. Setting up a proportion. We've done this. We just haven't done this like this. Right now we're mixing units. We're doing 2 different things. Good to move on?
Yeah.
So Guillermo, and this is where we need your graph paper and we need to match. So if you chose not to give your paper a header yet, go ahead and try to match mine if you would. 4.1.2 scale drawings. And go ahead and set up on your paper scale. If we're looking for a scale, go ahead and set up on your paper, please. If we're looking for a scale, we can take the distance and divide by the number of boxes. And what Guillermo needs to do is draw a picture of his house and the lot that it's on. And guys, yes, I'm crazy, I've done this. And his lot is 56 by 100. So we're going to try to fit this on our graph paper. But do we have 100 boxes?
No,
we
need
No.
to size down.
We need to size down. So we probably need to count how many boxes our paper is. And if you already took up some of your paper, you're going to need new paper. That's totally fine. So if you realize I've used a lot of my paper already, I want to restart with a fresh page. Totally fine to restart with a fresh page. But we can only count the boxes we can use, right? So go ahead and count how many boxes do we have available, vertically. Let's count since 100 is the bigger number that we got, count those boxes. How tall is your paper?
So.
And every 5-star graph paper is identical. So once you figure out this count once, you kind of know how big the paper is.
Need a whole paper
The whole, like, whatever you can use. So I'm not going to count the boxes up here, but like starting here, I can count all the way down my paper. So I'm doubting we're getting to 100. My question is, can we get to 50? Like, do we have 50 boxes here? Lily's saying we don't have 50. Do we have 25 available? Guys, why am I picking 50 or 25? Like, why am I picking those numbers, Margo? Yeah, they work nice. They're actually factors, but I do that all the time. I switch multiples and factors, like, seriously. I do that all the time. So, guys, let's even... what'd you get? Like, Lindy, how many boxes did you get? 28? 29? Right? So 25 is a safe amount to use. Let's go ahead and write 25 boxes. So we're going to do 100 feet divided by 25 boxes. What's that simplify down to? 4 what? 4 what?
4 boxes?
4 over 1.
What, though?
Boxes. Wait,
4
this
over
is
25
this
boxes?
4...
100?
What is this?
unit?
This
100. Oh, over 100
This is-
over
What is-
100.
What is that?
Wait, no, it's like a square
Inches.
It's
Inches.
numerator.
Guys, maybe we should... Thank you, Gabe. Maybe we should write this out. It's feet. That's feet, guys.
Ew.
Over 1 what?
box.
1 box. So let's go ahead and on our paper show... We make a little like key, and we say this is 4 feet. We show that that's 4 feet. Raphael, don't say things like that.
It said about a word.
Now, here's my advice. Start your drawing at a bottom corner and count from there. So we need to go 100 feet. So I'm hoping that from wherever I put my dot, I can count up 25 boxes. Guys, I would make a little mark every 5 or 10. I would make a little mark every 5 or 10. So, like... And then ask, like, work with your neighbor to figure out, okay, so 100 feet, we're going to go how many boxes? 100 feet, we're going to go how many boxes? 25. Figure out how many boxes we'll need for 56 feet. 56 feet is our next one we got to figure out. 10, 15, 20. So here's my top corner. Right, 25 on my camera.
My brain is automatically like I'm having something and automatically just starts having
Why are you out of focus? You can decide where you want to write this. Man, I can't get my camera to focus. I don't know what's going on. Hey, humor me. Real quick. Write down again 4 feet per box, somewhere that you have space. If you need another piece of paper, grab another piece of paper. Because I've figured out I only need to go up to here to get to my 25 boxes. How many feet is the width of the house? 56. And sorry, not even the house, the lot. And guys, remember, you have books in front of you. If you want to open it and look at the picture yourself, like I think Mist might be looking at, I don't know if yeah. So remember, you can open your books if you really want to look at the picture on your own. So can you and your partner figure out, if I put 56 up here, how many boxes will we need to go width-wise? Do it. out of here. You crazy. You don't want to
I just did it myself.
well, that's
It's
good.
14.
It's better, probably.
That's because you like.
Yeah. Because
It's
Gold Ring is
14. It's 14.
She really is. So, as Gold Ring's over here flexing, if you take 56
It's 18. I did it in my head.
and
No, it's 14.
divide,
Oh yeah, you're right.
right? So we're going to do 56 divided by 4,
Yeah.
and Gold Ring's over here mentally doing this. Impressive. Seriously. She keeps saying I did that in my head. So wait, what do we get?
14.
14.
I did that
And now we're going to move on.
Yeah, but I probably left my card running in the car.
Or left your phone at home. So we multiply by 14 on the bottom. We're going to use 14. So count 14 boxes over. And then if you need a ruler to draw your straight lines, that's fine.
I already have it.
I've got a ruler. Now do we draw the line?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guys, if you want a better picture of Guillermo's house, open your book to page, Misk, what page?
It's 192.
192. And then we're going to start actually drawing this out.
Could I please have Macy C to the office, to the Perry office? Macy, thank you.
So, Mr. Hudson, are you saying on our graph paper right now, we should have a 25 by 14
That is absolutely what we're saying.
Okay.
They've got a couple seconds to get it on their paper before I walk around. But
That should be 25 by 14.
Oh yeah, I forgot that 5 drawing.
So fill in all the sides now, right? So you counted up 25, over 14, now connect the sides, make the rectangle to show what your lot looks like. 25 all the way up, so from 0 to 25, and over 14, and then connect the other two sides.
there we go.
So it should look like that.
And I just heard the "do you even know what you're doing" question, which is fine if you don't. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, we're learning.
I just had
Right?
deja vu.
If you've never drawn, like, a picture of a house before, like this is brand new. Right? Even my artists in here have maybe never been challenged like this. So, the first info they tell us is the garage is what?
A garage. Where you put cars.
It's
15
20.
feet.
It's 1.
The garage is 20 feet back from the street. So, Guillermo didn't show us in his drawing, but this is 20 feet back. How far over is it? 8. So guys, on our drawing, we're gonna, how many boxes would get us 8 feet in?
4. I mean,
Wait.
If every box is 4 feet,
2.
yeah, 2 boxes, right? So we're gonna go 2 boxes in, and how many boxes up to get to the corner of the garage? 20 feet. Yeah, 5 boxes will be 20 feet, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 5 up, 2 in. So everyone start your garage corner 5 up and 2 in.
Should we draw that in my hands too? Can I like make a line?
Who what?
Can I write garage? Each box.
4 feet per box, Raphael. 4 feet per box. All right, then keep going. Start drawing. Your garage is going to come up and over. Right, and you have dimensions. If you haven't opened your book, you might want to crack open that book. Your garage is going to go up and over, and then we're going to find where the house goes. Hey, I will tell you, my plan for today is the next thing we do is a Desmos activity where you get to design your own house, but we need to know how this works. Like, we need to know how this works before we can do the Desmos, because if we don't know what we're doing, we don't know what we're doing.
How are we gonna divide 30 by 4?
Ooh, good question. It might not come out nice, right?
Well, yeah, but that would be like 6. No, that would be like 4.5.
All right, I got some people not able to self-start. Let's step by step together, I guess. All right, I'm scooching this over.
I think what threw the people over here was they put that first point down, Micah.
Yeah.
But instead of going up from that point, they worked from the bottom of the lot.
Ah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah. So here, I'm going to leave this sitting right here.
Yeah.
June, because you said something really critical. If we want to do the front edge of the garage, how can we figure out how many boxes we're going to need?
Well, divide it by
Divide it by 4, because every box is 4 feet. What's 15 close to?
3.
Well, what number is 15 able to, like, if we think about making life easier, like Gabe did earlier? 12?
16.
Close to 16, right? 16's a nice number with 4.
14.
So, if it was 16, how many boxes? 4. So, it's going to be a tiny bit under 4 boxes. Right? So, guys, count over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really just a tiny bit under. If we're being technical, if we're being tedious, it'd be a fourth of the box, right? Draw the front of your garage. Draw the front of your garage. Now, the 17 feet, how many boxes should 17 be?
16, or it gets close to 16.
Yeah, so it's still going to be close to... It's going to be close to 4 boxes, but now over 4 boxes or under 4 boxes? Over. Right? So when we count up from here, we're going to go 4 boxes and a tiny bit more. And then we'll connect that. And guys, we should label this is 15 feet. This is 17 feet. Do we know how wide this edge, the front edge of the...
You said 4 and a little bit higher.
Yeah, a tiny bit past the 4 boxes.
Is it 15?
This edge...
It's 15 because 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15, baby.
Am I out back there, Raphael? Am I out of pencils? You gotta let me know, man. I've got more.
Alright, there's no more. I think you're 80% superior.
Yeah, we might need to all restock our binders with pencils, but maybe I'm out. I'm gonna have to borrow some from another teacher.
No one else. Well, except for Miss Howard.
Look up here real quick. If the garage is 15, and we already drew that, and I'll call on you here in a sec, and the back of the house is 30, Margo, guys, if this is 15, and the total is 30, this also has to be 15.
Whoa.
So let's draw that one on our drawing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So hold on though. Hey, be careful. Check this out. If I zoom in, remember our 15 feet was slightly under 4 boxes. And remember, this is a tiny bit off of this edge. So 1 box would be here, right? 2 boxes would be here. 3 boxes would be there. 4 boxes would be there, but a tiny bit under. I'm going to end up halfway. And guys, if you ended up making this 4 boxes and that 4 boxes, it's okay. It's okay if you're slightly off. This doesn't have to be perfect.
Then how many feet is that?
Well, then, how far back do we go from this point? How far back does the house go from this front wall? 38.
Divided by 4.
So 38. What's 38 close to? Thinking numbers that are nice with 4.
40.
40. If this 38, right, we need to go 38 now. They tell us this is 38. how many boxes? Well, what's 38 divided by 4? Grab a calculator. 9. Yeah, it's 9.5 actually.
Oh yeah, I think about that.
So guys, from here, hey guys, from here, we're gonna go up 9.5. 1.
So would that get us to a box evenly?
No, we're still like a tiny bit shy of the next box. Ivan, you doing this with me, man?
Can I just put it at the next box? I really want to put it at the next box.
So actually, this 38 arrow should go all the way to the back wall. And guys, here's the nice thing about when we're doing drawings like this. These walls should meet. These walls should meet, right? So you can just finish out your house by making this wall meet up with your back wall.
Micah, can you shift that down pretty please?
Yeah.
Thank you. So copy that real quick.
Once this drawing is done, open your Chromebook, get on Desmos. Finish this out.
Mr. Hudson.
Finish that out. I'm gonna have to. There we go. Desmos. No? What are we not on? I like the tall caps. What's kind of like the cap? Alright, I'm about to assign it, so if anyone's computer's super fast, you might have beat me to it. So guys, we got about 10 minutes of class left, and I'm gonna tell you, in the past I gave out a worksheet to go with this Desmos, but I think it was too structured.
Can I put these both away?
You can put whatever you want away. I think it was too structured because then like kids couldn't be creative. So I just want you to like read the directions. I really would prefer not to help you if I can avoid it. Read the directions on each slide. If you need to go back to a previous slide, you can. But like I'm not going to give you a worksheet to go with the Desmos. Because like I decided it's not, like I have one. If you really want it, like you can raise your hand and like I can give you one. I don't think we're going to use it this year. I think it's better without. So you're probably going to want some graph paper still out to jot some things down on.
Can I keep this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
So guys, while Desmos is loading for you, and remember hit login with Google, right? Go to student homepage. I think we remember all that. Okay, yes, I get it. I'm crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We've established that. But I'm not joking. Like, when you are doing projects or maybe designing your perfect home, or like maybe someday you'll be fortunate enough to get to build a house. Like design it, right? Scale drawings actually are purposeful. Right? When I go to plan out how much floor do I need to buy or how much trim, this is actually for trim, the stuff that goes around like the baseboard. And I forget if I showed this to your class here, and I'm like, this is a scale drawing of my house.
You have a really big bathroom.
Well, this bathroom, I think that's actually not that big because this is a closet. But yeah, you're right. Like you can judge how big a room is if it's a proper scale drawing. Like, yeah, the bath is smaller than the bedroom. This is my wife's office.
You should show pictures of the bathroom you redid.
I don't know if I have any here right now. I definitely have pictures. I just don't know where.
We worked on my bathroom.
Can we put away our math thing?
I should get the drawings from Justin's house. So this is a friend of mine who is fortunate enough to get to design his own house. And this is like the sort of stuff you guys are about to do in Desmos. So see all these lines that are taped down? That's where walls are going, right? That's not dangerous at all.
The Sims. I'm basically playing The Sims here.
Not dangerous at all.
Once, so my mom, she builds a lot, and she was rebuilding her office, and she just put in a shelf, and she forgot the shelf was there, and it's right above her head. And
Oh,
she's
no.
bending down, and she went up, and the corner of the shelf cut into her head.
Oh, is she okay?
This was like a couple years ago, but anyways, so, and she said she could hear the noise of the shelf cutting into her skin.
We did not need that detail, June.
You know,
That was unnecessary.
see Mr. Hudson's shelf up front, in the shelf like that, that was the shelf. I had one like that over there in my room. Mr. Hudson probably remembers this. And our lights don't, when this building before it was redone, our light switches were clear back here.
Oh yeah, that was so dumb.
And you had to walk into the room while it was dark. It was the first parent night, new parents. I walked in the room and I went back to the shelf and I thought I saw something on the floor in the dark. And I went like this, picked it up in the dark, right in the forehead, I hit the corner of the bookcase. And it just like her, I heard a noise and I was like, ouch. And I thought, why is it slippery? And Mrs. Cullinan was across the hall. She heard me yell out. And she came over and she ran across the string of lights and I hit her.
Yeah, it looks like your
And we had a parent meeting. So I had to meet all the parents for a grade.
This is kind of like a math thing. Where do you find it again?
So go to student homepage. So you'll notice as you change the size of your driveway, the vehicle you can have changes. Right? As you change, if you have a real small driveway, the only thing that'll fit is a motorcycle. So the first thing you're deciding is what sort of vehicle do you want? And if you want a truck, you're going to have a big driveway.
Wait, what do I do for the first
So log in with Google and click go to student homepage drop down right bottom left. Go to student homepage. Log in with Google and go to student homepage.
So where do I go now? My house is big.
There you go. Go to your house.
I think my house is big.
Oh.
If it were a really small house.
No, we got about 2 minutes left, so I don't think it's worth tracking down a mouse.
5 times 12, Mr. Hudson.
What's 5 times 12? What's 5 times 10? 5 times 2? Put them together. There you go.
I did that one in my head too.
Okay, Goldring, we get it. You're good at math.
I could not teach math.
Guys, I'm kind of actually worried, and this doesn't help that Goldring's here flexing her math skills. I heard that Mr. Flynn is going to fire the teacher with the worst posture.
Oh, that's me.
I have a hunch.
Oh, good. I was good here.
I have a hunch.
Oh my
Shut
God.
It's going to be me.
No, oh my god. No, spinners have the worst posture.
I got Goldring. I got her.
They probably don't know what a hunch is.
Oh, yes.
A hunch,
You know,
like-
bro.
like a-
Hunchback.
Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Come on.
We know all about
I love lunch.
Oh my god.
All right, so guys, then And guys, I will say, whoever Gloria Gilmer is, they've dropped one of their points halfway between the boxes. I will say that's going to make a couple things a bit more challenging, so you might want to think about dropping points right on intersections. But for today, we have just 1 minute left. So however far you get in your Desmos, we're going to pick this back up tomorrow. Okay, this is mainly what we're doing tomorrow. Like, especially because classes are shorter. So you do not need to do this outside of class. If you do, don't cry to me tomorrow when you're like, I'm done. What do I do? We're doing this tomorrow. All right, pack it up. Head on out, guys. Have a wonderful day. My coffee bag here.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
That was you, Gloria Gilmer? Yep. Careful dropping that point halfway between. It'll make things a little tricky. I know that you could do it. It'll just make things a little tricky.
You said yes. Let's go.